Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey Troxel. I just woke up. I'm just wearing a t-shirt and pair of sweatpants. I'm not even shaved or showered or anything, but I just wanted to tell you about what we're doing today and get started with the video. First, let's thank our financial supporters, Patreon and PayPal. Without them, the show wouldn't work. If you've ever thought about how can I be part of this, how can I help, well, you can become a financial supporter. There's a link below this video to PayPal and Patreon. We'd love for you to be part of the team. They do get the videos up to 48 hours early, and there is some, non-YouTube content on Patreon that you can watch anytime you want. All right, so the winter holidays are in full swing. Christmas is coming up this week. We're in the middle of Hanukkah right now. We've got a lot going on, and I just finished my last day of school for the fall semester, so I don't go back until January 5th. So I'm pretty excited about that. It'll give me more time to work out and get some stuff done around the house. So, or maybe just none of that, and I'll just relax and do nothing. So it has been a very long semester. I can't even get into it. You don't want to know, but just let me tell you that it was very productive. There was a lot of great things, but I am exhausted. At the end of next year, not at the end of this semester, but at the end of next year, at the end of May, I will be moving classrooms, which is a huge feat. We realize I've outgrown my classroom, and I'll tell you all about that at another time, but that's never happened to me before, and the time has come. So, I have to box stuff up this year before the end of the second semester, before the end of the spring semester. We got a lot of stuff for the kids to do. All my servers and networking equipment has to be moved. Like, while I am, in my Skills USA mode doing the Atlanta trip, while I'm doing training over the summer, while I'm possibly going to have to go to New Orleans for Computer Science Teachers America. Like, there's a lot of things that are happening in the summer. My usual nonsense where my summer is busier than my school year. All of that on top of having to have my classroom moved. So this semester was hard, but next semester even harder. In the meantime, here's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to take you along with me, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing today as far as meals. I've got some friends visiting. Of course, this is Little Red's last week with us. In Little Red's mind, he's already done. He's got his vacation mode going on. He's got his beach chair. He's got his swim trunks on. He's got his sunglasses on. He's ready to go. He can't wait for Friday to get here, whatever day the day after Christmas is. All of Little Red's outerwear is furnished by the Red Elf shop on Etsy. Juliana over there has an amazing setup with all the coolest stuff for your Scout Elf. We've been doing the Scout Elf since Lex was, born. So it's just a big part of our family. And now I bring it to school, and the kids dress him up and do all that stuff. So even though my son is now a grown man, I still have this whole gift because I work with teenagers every year for 4 years. So I get them, when they're 13 or 14 until they're 18. So I get to experience that every year over and over again. It's quite a gift, and I absolutely love it. So check out the Red Elf shop on Etsy and tell Juliana we said hi. And of course, Leroy's back. Leroy's been with us since December started. Leroy, you excited about today's video? See what I mean? All right. I'm going to take you along starting with breakfast. I don't know what the day is going to hold. I never know what I'm doing with these videos because it's Saturday and we go out to eat on Saturday. We go grocery shopping. Maybe it'll be a Target run. I don't know. There's going to be a lot going on. But stick around and let's get started. All right. It's a beautiful day. So I got the door open out there. You can hear the fountain. Hopefully that's not too annoying. I'm going to start my day off with a tofu scramble type of thing. I'm using the fava bean tofu. It doesn't really crumble like regular tofu. So I just slice it up into little pieces. But I got my Dahlstrong 12-inch skillet here. I absolutely love this thing. It's made of 5-ply copper. Dahlstrong has an amazing reputation for having only the best products, knives, pots and pans, silverware. So check out the link below if you want to get your own Dahlstrong products. There'll be a link in the description below this video. All right, so I'm turning this on, and it's the convection cooktop thing, and it powers really fast. So I'm going to put it on medium heat. And I do have stuff ready to go here. I do have a whole onion I'm putting in here that I've diced up. I'm just going to get that going here. I'm going to give it a little stir. I'm just going to saute my onions here and just get them a little translucent. I'll probably add some salt and pepper in here. And then I'll start throwing in a bunch of other stuff. I don't have a recipe. I'm not making something that I've made before. I'm just using stuff that's in the refrigerator that works together to give me a high protein breakfast. that I just want to get rid of. Like I got an aging tomato. I've got some potatoes I cooked earlier in the week on Monday. It's now Saturday. I've got some frozen spinach that's been frozen for so long in the freezer that I just want to use. And I've got these onions that I got to cook up. So that's where breakfast came from. All right, we got a good start on this. You really can't see it because I don't have an overhead camera, but the onions are starting to get translucent. I'm going to make some room in the middle here, maybe push the onions out to the edge. And then I've got a whole block of that gluten-free fava bean tofu that I'm putting in here. So we pop that in. Actually, it's not gluten-free, it's soy-free. I don't know, it might be gluten-free, it probably is. It's just made of beans. So there you go. And I'm just going to start letting that cook and brown up here. So I'll saute that for, well, 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. All right, while I'm doing this, it's actually a good time to throw in this tomato. I've got one tomato I've kind of diced up. It's kind of a large dice. That probably should have went in right before the tofu, but I don't know. I'm just throwing it all together, so there you go. It's going to take at least 10 minutes for the tofu to cook, so it won't really matter. All right, so I'm also going to throw in about, I don't know, a quarter of a cup of nut, just to kind of give it that yellow tint that I've come to be so fond of, and that cheesy taste, which I don't think it gives it a cheesy, nutty taste, but it definitely has a taste to it. It's nutty, and I like that, and it kind of makes it a little creamy, too. I think nooch and water, nutritional yeast and water create a little paste, and that I like. It just kind of gives it some substance. Something to hold it all together. It's looking pretty good. All right. While that's all cooking, I'm going to pop in my potatoes. I've got 200 grams, or about a cup and a half, of already cooked, cubed, oven-brown potatoes. I'm going to put those in. I just want those to get hot. Because at this point, everything's kind of cooked already. All right. And then, I don't know why we have to have these bougie pepper shakers, but I'm going to put in some pepper. Actually, it's pretty nice. Thank you, Amazon and Black Friday. I didn't buy this. Tim did. I would never buy something like this. This isn't something I would even like think of to buy, but Tim does, and he loves the Black Friday sale. So that was one of our additions this year to Black Friday. So now that we have it, it is pretty cool. But it's not something. I mean, I would just, fry the pepper thing. I would never think to do this. Well, this is looking pretty good. I'm starving. I haven't eaten since yesterday, and I worked out like at 11 p.m. last night. And then came home, had a protein drink, and went to bed. I haven't really had a meal since yesterday afternoon. So this is looking good. Probably about 2 meals here. All right, I'm going to let that get hot, and then I'm going to throw in the frozen spinach. We should be ready to go. The last ingredient is I've got 100 grams of spinach, or about, I don't know, a cup of frozen spinach. It isn't frozen spinach. It's actual fresh spinach that I froze. So it's not like a box of frozen spinach where you gotta get all the water out and all that. It's just fresh spinach I threw in the freezer. So frozen spinach, but not necessarily frozen spinach. And again, I just want this to warm up because it's frozen. But it was never packed in water, so I don't know. It's just not the same. Funny taste change as you get older. Looking at this as a kid, I'd have been like, "Ooh, there's green stuff in it. There's vegetables in it. It's all that yellow stuff." But as an adult, holy smoke! All that protein, all the veggies, all the vitamins and minerals, and God, the spinach looks delicious. Like your tastes definitely change going from child to adult. Although for some people it does not. My friend Jason at work, he's still like a chicken nuggets and pizza guy, and is just trying to learn to eat vegetables in his 30s. So bless his heart. Hopefully he's watching this and can see how you can make it work. All right, I'm going to salt this up. It definitely needs more pepper. I put a lot of pepper on everything, so if you're not a pepper fiend, then leave that out. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few tablespoons of this Noble Made barbecue mustard sauce. It's a very low-calorie vegan barbecue mustard sauce that I'm going to just kind of, it's 15 calories for 2 tablespoons. So I'm just going to put in like 4 tablespoons. And then it's not sweet enough, so because it's low calorie. So I'm going to take some of this Swerve brown sugar substitute, and pour some of that in there. It's 0 calories, so I'm not really too worried about how much I get in. I mean, obviously it's processed, and people are going to be like, oh, this stuff's killing you, but whatever. I'm going to use it anyway, and I'm just going to mix that all together here, and I'm just going to dump it in here, and that'll be like the sauce for this whole thing, because that's the flavoring. Right now it just tastes like salt and pepper. So, all right, I'm going to dump that in here. Well, I've actually turned the pan off, because all I need to do is just go in here and get hot, and that's it. And this pan is already really hot. There you go. Now, it's going to be saucy. And who doesn't like a good saucy tofu scramble? All right. And this will just give me some flavor. Right now I just have all the raw flavors of all the different vegetables. There's really nothing kind of holding it together other than salt and pepper, which actually is pretty good. I'm going to plate this up and we'll talk about the macros. All right, this is definitely way too much food for me to eat, so I'm going to split this in half. And then half will go to Tim when he gets home from work. I know it's Saturday, but we got a case for Donor Network, so we had to go. And I'll take half of this. All right, let's go over the macros. First, let's give this a taste. Got potatoes in it, which is my favorite food. Oh, gosh, that Noble made mustard sauce. This makes everything taste delicious. So good. All right. So the entire recipe of this, I'm going to give you those first, and then I'll give you what this is right here. The entire recipe, that whole pan, is 641 calories. Look how much food is on this plate. I mean, this is a huge amount of food, right? And it made 2 servings. So the entire pan is 641 calories. 84 grams of protein, 71 carbs, and 2 grams of fat. So this, half of it, my portion right here is 320.5 calories. So 320, 48 grams of protein right here. I mean, that's a lot. 35.5 carbohydrates and 1 gram of fat. Because it's the fava bean tofu, it's really low in fat. So this is delicious. All right, that's a really great start to the day. I'm going to eat this. I know we got grocery shopping to do. Just waiting for Tim to get home. I've got to go get cleaned up and showered. And then we're going to get out and do our thing. So we'll see what happens next. It's dinner time, and we are at our favorite Asian place. Tim, you want to say hello? All right, Tim, are you ready to do what we order? What we normally order? All right, we're so sorry. You had to work all day, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, great. All right, Saturday, Tim worked all day. It's like 6 o'clock, and we're just now 6:30. We're just going to get dinner now. And then we're going to do our grocery shopping. So the last thing I ate was that meal I made, and I haven't eaten since, so we're starving. So I'm going to get some sushi. We get the tempura, and I'll show you what we normally get. That's tempura. Sweet potato tempura sushi. And then I'll show you what we get here. It's all vegan, but I'm going to try and watch my calories, and I'm just going to have the sushi. So I'll show you that in a bit. All right, this is our appetizer here, which is sweet potato tempura. We usually get 4 rolls because that's how we roll. And then Tim makes up a, oh my gosh, thank you. Tim makes up a little sauce there. And then this is kind of a guilty indulgence right here, which is sweet potato tempura, which we're getting in the sushi rolls, but we can't get enough of it, so we get it here too. So we've got sweet potato tempura and the sweet potato sushi rolls. So good, right?
Really good.
All right, it's time to eat.
Okay, guys, this was so unexpected, but so sweet, so we thought we'd show. Joey, can you see this?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, so they came and presented us this box.
Because we're here every week.
And they just said thanks for coming in, but this is so nice.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, so we just wanted to share with you, I don't know, goodness in the world, right? Yeah. So sweet.
Amazing. All right, Tim, what do you got?
Okay. So I went with an udon noodle, which is a little bit more hearty and thicker than ramen.
Yes.
Okay, stir-fried vegetables, and then I went with the boiled tofu. Instead of having it deep-fried, it's nice to have the silky tofu.
Yeah, I can't do boiled, so you got boiled tofu, and then I got what I normally get, my sesame tofu with the broccoli, and then just the white rice over here. So my favorite meal, and Lex don't want to be in the video, but Lex got his lo mein noodles with whatever that is, that tofu over there, and that's our meal right here. So there you go. All right, we're gonna eat this, and then we'll do some shopping. Follow us along there. All right, so behind me is the Pokemon machine at Fry's. You cannot buy Pokemon cards and merchandise and box sets. You can buy merchandise, but you can't get cards or sets anywhere. So Fry's has these machines, and they fill the machines up, and then it only releases some of the things like every so often. So most of the time it just says sold out, and then you'll walk up to it like 10 minutes later, and it's like, oh, we have this pack available. Do you want it or not? You don't get to choose what you want. They just say, hey, here's what's available. Take it or leave it. So sometimes we're lucky. Right now we're not. All right, Tim, what are you looking at there?
So I know that we've got an empty pot at home. That we would get a starter plant. It's always nice to see things grow.
All right, so these are $5, and they have all these different options here.
How could you go wrong?
Yeah. All right, so in the cart.
In the cart.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Boy, Fry's is dead right now, which is odd because it's a Saturday night, and it's usually a zoo here. So people are either on vacation or celebrating or watching football or something. All right, so we're gonna grab some fruit here. I mean, we have a lot of fruit at home, but this is already cut up and it's ready to go.
Hey, we already know it's Christmas week. We got tons of other things to do.
A lot of stuff to do. So
sometimes you got to take a shortcut.
I know, and if Tim doesn't cut the fruit up, then I won't cut it. So we're just gonna get it in the cart. All right.
Sometimes you got to pay to be successful.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
Then what do you got there?
Lex, what do you think? These are more pink, or these are the honey crisp?
I like these over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those always taste really good.
Honey
All
crisp
right, so-
people love in a pie.
All right,
Might as
so
well go for it.
here's what we pay for apples in Arizona. Not bad. This is 2 pounds for $3.99, so that's pretty good, don't you think?
$6.99.
Well, for those,
Yeah.
for those down there, $6.99.
but
Depends
this
on what you
pink
get.
one looks awesome.
Yeah, and these are organic.
For
so-
$3.99, that is a good deal.
Yeah, these are organic, so pretty good. All right, and the next stop is organic bananas. They are 69 cents a pound, so well, it's still pretty good, don't you think?
I think we already have some at home, but
Well, we don't. We need bananas, so I think
you
we have
always
like 4.
freeze them. You
Yeah,
can't go wrong.
That's true. So that's pretty good.
Yep.
Arizona produce is actually pretty cheap. We're lucky here because a lot of our produce comes from Mexico and from California, and both those places are near enough where this produce is just cheap here. So, which is good because that's, vegetables and fruits is a lot of what I eat. So there you go. All right, now I don't eat candy apples unless we make them at home because they're made with milk chocolate. But look at this display of candy apples. So you could easily make these vegan just by using dark chocolate and then having all the stuff on it. So pretty cool. So we're walking around Fry's. Fry's is our Kroger. It's owned by Kroger, so it's our local version of Kroger. This one in Paradise Valley is a Signature and a Marketplace. The Signatures have specialty stuff, and the Marketplaces have a lot more than food. And this one's both. So it's kind of the one we go to because it's right where all the stores are that we go to. So like all the Sprouts and Costco and everything's like, within a few blocks of this, and it just works out. So it's also got covered parking. So in the summer, that's kind of a big deal. But right now it doesn't matter. All right, just walking around the store and seeing what else we need. All right, Tim, you are buying this silk milk because this is what we use.
Yeah. I think it's 25 calories.
For a cup of 25 calories, and it's, which one? It's a silk touch of cashew, right? Touch of almond, but it's a cashew milk with just a little bit of almond. Right? Yeah. So at $4.69, sometimes we get it at Walmart for about $1 less, right?
Yeah.
But
really, we just need one, I think.
yeah.
So.
So here we are. All right. So we've been Lex likes these Light Life Jumbo Smart hot dogs. We got those, and then we switched. There was a sale somewhere on Impossible, so we got those. But he didn't like them as much. I thought the Impossible ones were better, but we didn't get it. So anyway, we're buying these.
All right. So Daya, I feel like, is the best cheese for pizza. It
Yes.
melts so nice.
Yes.
They don't have it, so we're gonna have
Well,
to go somewhere else.
We'll go to one of the other stores. All right, so that's Lex's that chow. Grab that chow right there.
Right here?
Yeah, that's his favorite sandwich cheese.
Okay.
He likes it better than Violife. I think they're all the same, but he thinks that one's better, so we'll grab that. This is the seasonal aisle, and some of the aisle stuff is just gone. Like, it's completely wiped out. So people are shopping, that's for sure. Speaking of people shopping, there's Tim. This whole area too, like, there's nothing here. This rack, there's nothing there. Yeah. So Fry's has this deal where you buy 2 12 packs of soda, you get 2 free. So every time we come here lately, because of the holidays, we don't drink soda at home. But we've been taking it at home because we keep getting invited to parties for the holidays. And then we're bringing like these zero sodas. I've been doing Pepsi Zero or and he's bringing Dr. Pepper Zero, because I don't drink Dr. Pepper, but he does. And that's what we're doing. So Tim was just talking about that. All right, so we are probably gonna hit the Target here. I don't know how long my camera will last, my phone here, but we've got everything we need here, and we'll go check out Target. It's the usual Saturday for us, dinner and groceries. Like, it just kills the whole day. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, guess where we're going next? Here we go. All right, we're at Target, and we're checking the Pokemon section. I doubt there's anything here, and there's not. Everything's just like empty. There's just nothing here. There's all the other stuff, but Pokemon's gone. So, all right, Tim, did you notice?
For shopping for you, it might be easy.
Did you notice, Tim, that if you spend $40 or more, you get a free gift card? This is like a challenge for you, right?
I can spend that much here.
You don't know if you can spend that much here?
So post shower, I like a spray lotion.
All right.
That's what we're looking for, but we're at a small Target that doesn't have it.
It's not a small Target. This is Paradise Valley Target. It's gigantic.
No.
All right. Okay. Well, I think
Gilbert Target?
You're
That's where it's at.
just spoiled. Gilbert in the East Valley, like an hour away? No. All right, so you've done with us this aisle. They didn't have that spray lotion. We're done, right? All right. And what do you got
So we were
there?
talking earlier about post-shower stuff at the gym.
Yes.
And so this is one of the products I use.
Oh, okay.
And it's to remineralize. Like when you're working out, you're losing zinc. You're losing
So you need to
magnesium.
remineralize.
So I always think that this is sort of helping.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Let me know in the comments. But
All right.
this is something I do.
Let 'em know.
Maybe it is a good thing.
Okay. I don't remineralize after a shower, so I just towel off and get dressed. Sorry. I'm probably doing it wrong. I wonder if people walking around think of us, I'm just holding the camera up, taking photos of Tim walking by. They must be like, what the hell's going on? Okay, this is the Christmas present I would get for Lex if he was still small. This is a little Target checkout, right? You've got your register and all that, self-checkout, and you've got all your groceries. And then if you wanted to buy this, you can buy the little Target shopping cart. Like you're shopping at Target and you go to the register and check out. Like, how cool is that, right? Like, I would totally buy this. This is amazing. I wish I had someone to buy this for. Let me know in the comments below if you need this. All right, Tim, what is it you want to show me?
We need the adult version of this.
Right.
To help with lymphatic drainage.
Lymphatic drainage?
Yes, a little trampoline.
Okay, well, there you go, guys. Those of you who need lymphatic drainage, there you go. Lymphatic drainage? What the fuck? All right, Target's had the best toys today. So here's a Hot Wheels set, and it's all Mario Kart Rainbow Road. This is wild. Rainbow Road is a very famous section of the Mario Kart game, and then it tells you the configurations here. Like, I almost wish I was teaching like grade school. Thank God I'm not. So I could buy this and set this up. I mean, you know, it's $150, which is a crazy price, but this is amazing. So this year, some really cool toys. This one comes with 2 little character cars, and then you can buy the rest of them right here, which is kind of fun too for, you know, $54. Pretty cool.
Can you believe we found Super Mario jackets?
These are Mario Kart jackets. Check
Mario
this out.
Racing.
Check this out. Pretty cool, huh? On the back of the design, Mario Kart, and then there's a red one also. So they're small. Lex and I are the same size. So let's get one, and I'm going to get one, and then it'll be like we both have 2 to wear because we could just swap them back and forth, right? Yeah. Check this one out. But we're both getting a small, which is interesting. I don't think I want a small anything. The fit on this one is better, I think.
It's really nice. It fits in the shoulders, which is surprising.
Yeah, so but this one's kind of cool, right? I love the coat. This will be really nice. It's canvas, but it's also got a liner inside, so it's kind of a really thick windbreaker, right?
Special purchase only at Target. How about that?
Can't wait to get these. All right, Tim is checking out, and we're just waiting at a Target, and yeah, it won't be cheap, of course. All right, we will see you back home for the wrap-up. Thanks to Compliment for sponsoring this video. Our new order just came in. You had me order a bunch of stuff, so show me what you wanted.
There's a few new products, and I think that's what we wanted to show today. Right off the bat, we wanted to show you what the Compliment shaker looks like. I use this almost every morning on the way to work to drink the greens, to drink the creatine together.
Yeah.
It really works.
And let me tell you why. Tim ordered 2 more of these, like really 3 of these. So we have a drawer full or cabinet full of shaker bottles. Like, they've been there for years. We don't use them. This one is aluminum, metal inside, and it's insulated. It's got the ball. You've seen me, if you've seen my videos of me like in Atlanta during the summer and all that, I make a protein shake and it's frothy with this, with nothing else, without a blender. We've used many of these. We always come back to this and we wind up arguing over who's getting this. So finally I'm like, let's just order 2 more. They send them with the subscription package.
That's how you get it.
Yeah, so if you sign up for like a monthly subscription or however often it is, right, for Compliment Essentials or whatever, they send you this for free. So that's kind of a good deal.
What's unique is I've had this in the car. It's insulated as well, so you're not going to get the microplastics, but also it's insulated. I come back, it's still, the ice chunks are still in there. It's still cold.
That happens to me when I do
this.
It's
surprising.
Yeah, overnight, I'll go to the gym in the evening, whatever, come back, forget to empty this out. The next morning, I empty it out, the ice is still in there. So we got a bunch. We got 2 more of these because we need them.
Yeah, and I think what we're talking about are these right here, the daily greens.
Yeah.
I like doing that first thing in the morning. And then with the complement creatine.
I like this too because I feel like I'm getting this in my smoothie in the morning. I get all the the nutrients that I need, like the barley grass, the broccoli sprouts, the chlorella, the spinach, and the moringa. I'm not gonna eat all that separately like in any part of the day, right? Like
we do though. We have all these containers, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I can't go on about how good moringa is for you. So it's in there. And the chlorella as well. Like
daily greens right there. Okay. Let's see what else they sent us.
Next.
Or what else they ordered.
Okay. Yeah. We've talked a lot about how much broccoli or our broccoli sprouts give us sulforaphane. And all of a sudden they have a product.
I didn't even know you could buy sulforaphane separately outside of broccoli sprouts. And Tim's like, it's on their website, order. I'm like, do they even sell that?
Yeah.
So, we're always trying to put broccoli sprouts on everything. Do we get enough? I don't know. I don't know if I'm eating enough salad. We're trying to get a lot of protein in. So, here you go. Here's my insurance policy right here. Like sulforaphane, because of the sulforaphane in the broccoli sprouts are 50 times more powerful nutrient than the broccoli itself.
That's awesome.
There it is.
You have to eat so much broccoli, and I think that's why we're doing the microgreens. But, it's Christmas season. I didn't get to that. Just like I didn't get to making yogurt this week. So
anyway, unless it was in cookies.
I just wanted to show you. So we'll give you an update later on that, but I want to show you, make you wear that product, right?
I didn't know they sold this. Tim did. There it is.
Okay, and then of course this covers us everything we need.
Compliment Essentials, like the eight main nutrients and vitamins that you need. As I was going to say, as a plant-based eater, but as anyone, like everyone's deficient in these things at some point. So, I don't know. You've seen me in my videos. Like I start every day with my vitamins. This one, the omega complex. Like I just don't miss a day because my diet. I don't know what I'm eating that day, and there you go.
Yeah. So I feel like that this is core.
Yeah.
The vitamin, and then getting omega-3. You've seen us not cook with a lot of oil before.
We don't cook with oil, no.
And as a plant-based eater, this is just so important, though, for all your body functions. Hair, nails, everything. So this is important.
And we've made so many videos on this product. Lex and I have made videos on this product.
Yeah.
Fish don't make omega-3s. And every time I tell people that, they're like, you got to eat your fish oil for omega-3s. I'm like, no, fish don't make omega-3s. Yeah, they've had that pounded into them. Yeah. And they're just like, no, they don't. I'm like, no, they get it from the algae.
I share this at work all the time, going to the source rather than the fish.
Yeah, the fish get it from the algae. You might as well just get it there for yourself, right? There's more.
All right, Joey. Sleeping. This is magnesium glycinate. Now, Joey isn't really a believer at first, but I think I'm slowly winning him over. Yeah. The thing is, when you're working out, and as we get older, it's tough to get magnesium, I think. So, I just think this is a good product.
Yeah. So I monitor all my numbers, right? Yeah. And I'm an A+ on cardiovascular activity, my heart rate and all that. I'm kind of an A on activity and getting steps in. And then I'm a D on sleep. And sleep, I'm working out like this isn't just happening, right? And sleep is when you build muscle tearing. That's kind of, that's the activity. And then you rebuild in sleep. And without enough sleep, that's not happening. And this right here, I need this because if I don't get some magnesium or restore or any of that stuff that they put out a few hours before I go to bed, I'm not sleeping and I'm not rebuilding.
There's crazy statistics out there on how much magnesium people are deficient in. It helps with almost so many different body functions. But when you're working out, you deplete your trace minerals and stuff. Anyway, this is a really good one to have.
If you don't get good sleep, then you're wasting your time. All right, so what else do you have there? Gut Nurture. Yeah. Listen, your insurance policy to make sure that your gut microbiome is doing its thing with all the friendly stuff it needs and not the bad stuff, right?
That's right.
There you go.
Another
We're running out of counter space.
Another new product I saw online was they had the sublingual triple vitamin B or vitamin B12. So as vegans, you know that we need this. Some people, I have friends who are taking this intravenously or with shots. They're not getting really the absorption. So my understanding is that doing it sublingual like this uses a different pathway. So when I saw this on the line, I'm like, we've got to try that, Joey. So we ordered 2 bottles here.
So what does that mean? Like a liquid under your tongue? What is sublingual?
So spray this underneath your tongue.
To spray, all right.
For absorption.
Oh, there you go.
Apparently it's really, really good, and it even beats doing vitamin B12 injections. So here we are. Thank you, Compliment, for adding this to the list for sure.
Tim wanted this really bad. I was like, well, don't we already get that? He's like, yeah, but we still need this because...
for enhanced absorption.
I don't know.
So, new product for sure. We'll update more as we go along, but I wanted to at least show you guys this is out and about. So.
The good news is we partnered with Compliment to save you 15% on your next order. Use the link in the description below with our code plant-based ads at checkout, and you'll be ready to go. Stop supplementing.
Start complimenting.
Tim's washing his little plant that he bought.
I feel like it's the newest addition to our family of plants, right?
Okay. All right, that's our day of life with us. We made some tofu scramble. We went to dinner. We went shopping, went around the stores, got some stuff we needed. Kind of a crazy day. It was very light as far people are at Christmas parties. Like
I think I know I kind of like today. It was just simple, but in this hectic season, today was kind of welcomed.
Yeah. So that's our video today. Let's thank Compliment for sponsoring the video. You showed some really great products. I'm excited to jump into some of that. Hit that like button, show us some love. Click on that subscribe button, click on that bell. You get notified every time we have a new video. Usually every Tuesday. Leave a comment below. This is stuff you're buying at Target. What are you getting at Target? I don't know. I don't know why we're getting any of this stuff at Target or this plant of fries, but here it is. All right.
I think the motivation for going there is for Lex to get a meta card or something.
He's like, can we go to? Do we need anything at Target? I'm like, I don't need to go anywhere.
It seems like we drift there.
Yeah, I can live home for months without a thing, but we always go there, and he's like, oh, well, gift card fell on this thing, right?
All right. So Joey, I don't know if you realize this. This is the video before Christmas.
This is the last video for Christmas. Yeah.
So from our family to yours, I hope you the very best.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's the middle of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. We hope you're doing well. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.